Hello, Colin. I wanted to do this. I told your mom that I'd do this video for you because I know that you was a little interested in growing these plants in water. And as you can see, I have little tomatoes here, and here, and here. And oh yeah, I wanted to also say, you want to know what a grafted tomato is. What a grafted tomato is you raise two tomato plants, like of different kinds, and one of them has a really good root on it that's real, disease resistant, and it also makes it really grow fast. And this is what this one is. Well, anyway, you grow two. You grow one like this and one like this, and then what you do is you cut the heads off. You cut them off, like cut that one off, and cut that one off. Then you just throw one of them away, and then you just kind of put it down on there. You got a little grafting clip that goes on there. And it grows together. If you can see right in there, that's where I cut it off, and I put another tomato plant on it. And it makes it grow faster. And then a clone plant is like this tomato plant right here. Like if you can find a, like right here, this is what they call a sucker. And you just cut it off like that, just break it off. Then you cut it like at about a 45-degree angle. And I just stick it down in the water. Just stick it in the water, and what it'll do, there's roots that'll come out all the way up through there. And it'll make an exact plant as this plant right here. So that's what a clone is. And that's a clone, and this over here is a grafted tomato. So that's the deal on that. And here's the what I put in this. This right here makes it bloom, and all this stuff's organic. This is like this makes it bloom here, and this is just the base nutrients, like just stuff like you find in the soil, like iron and all your minerals that's in your soil. That's what this is right here. It's just called it's just a micro. And then this right here is the grow, and it's mostly nitrogen, and it makes it get big like that right there. And what I've done right now, I've kind of had it. I've been kind of waiting for my other tomato plants to die out, and I've just kind of had this thing suspended, more or less. There's my kitty cat, Luna. But I've just had these things just kind of sitting here, and they've not done nothing much. But what I'm fixing to do is I want to make it really start putting on tomatoes, and also maybe growing a little bit more. And you got a chart. I put this little thing right here, and it tells, it's like in teaspoons and ounces and milliliters. I like to do the millimeters because you can get it more precise. I got something going off in my pocket. I don't know what that is. Oh, no, it's a timer. Stop that thing. Drive me nuts. The thing went off yesterday. I didn't know what it was. But, what? Again? Let's see. Okay, there it goes. And, okay, what we're going to do, I don't have a whole lot of nutrients left, so I'm not going to be real precise with this. But what you do, you use this micro. And I'm just going to add some micro here to it. You always put the micro in first, because what it does, it almost looks like blood. It's just real. I'll put a little bit more. And you really should measure this out, but I'm just doing this because I don't have a lot of nutrients left, and it's getting toward the end of the season. And you put that in there first, and your plants will start taking up the nutrients and getting it all mixed up there. And then what you want to do, so since it's already grown a lot, I don't want it to grow a whole lot more. So I want to put some grow in here, and this is more like nitrogen, more or less. So I want to add oh, about that much grow, maybe a little more. For a little extra there. And let's see. Then what we want to do is we got the bloom. Now we really want to put some bloom in here because the bloom will make it put on a whole lot of blooms and some tomatoes. So I want to add quite a bit of bloom to this. So we're going to pour this in here. And okay, now what I'm going to do in about a couple weeks, we're going to come back in here and we're going to look at it again, and we're going to see what happens. So this water will kick on like every 2 hours, and it'll kick on like every 2 hours and fill this thing up. I had some problems there. My memory filled up on my video camera, and I had to go in there and delete some. But anyway, I'm going to let this grow for like a week, and I'm going to come back in here and we're going to see if there's any difference. Hopefully there will be. I hope these tomatoes will start turning. But they're not going to get really big this time of year because we don't have a whole lot of sunlight. And these things here have been growing. Oh, let's see. Look at the roots. There's root. That's all it is, and there's roots just about. And but anyway, that's all I can tell you about these right now. But let's just see what they do in about a week.